Forging your entrepreneurial destiny, the Stoic path to unbreakable success. The journey you have embarked upon, the path of the entrepreneur, is not for the faint of heart. It demands unwavering focus, an indomitable spirit, and the ability to navigate a landscape riddled with uncertainty and challenge. Your focus, your mood, your very temperament become the compass and anchor guiding your venture through turbulent waters. Just as the great leaders of history possessed an inner resolve that inspired their followers, you too must cultivate an unyielding strength within to lead your enterprise to triumph. For centuries, seekers of wisdom have turned to philosophies that offer solace and strength in the face of life's inevitable storms. Among these, Stoicism stands as a timeless beacon, providing a practical framework for navigating the complexities of existence. It is not a philosophy of passive acceptance, but rather an active discipline of the mind, teaching you to understand your emotions and choose your responses with deliberate wisdom. It empowers you to build an inner sanctuary of mindfulness and resilience, allowing you not merely to endure, but to genuinely flourish amidst any adversity. In today's world, characterized by rapid change and relentless pressure, the enduring wisdom of Stoicism resonates more powerfully than ever. Individuals from all walks of life are recognizing its profound ability to bring clarity and peace to their inner lives. As an entrepreneur, you can harness this ancient power to gain an unshakable advantage in your pursuit of success. The constant pressures and demands inherent in building a business can easily lead to exhaustion and emotional instability. Therefore, a robust inner philosophy is not merely a helpful tool, it is an absolute necessity for your long-term survival and prosperity. Without this inner foundation, the relentless forces of the entrepreneurial world can erode your focus and determination, ultimately hindering your aspirations. By embracing a stoic mindset from the very beginning of your journey, you can proactively construct a bedrock of resilience, rather than reactively attempting to manage crises as they arise. This proactive approach fosters a more sustainable and ultimately more fulfilling entrepreneurial experience. Imagine laying a solid foundation for your business from its inception. That is the transformative power of integrating Stoicism into your entrepreneurial DNA. At the heart of Stoicism lies a principle of profound liberation, the dichotomy of control. This simple yet powerful truth distinguishes between what lies within your power and what remains outside its grasp. In the dynamic and often chaotic world of entrepreneurship, it is easy to feel overwhelmed by forces that seem beyond your influence. However, the Stoics offer a perspective that can set you free. Your true power resides in recognizing and focusing your energies on what you can indeed control: your thoughts, your judgments, your actions, and your desires. Consider the vast amount of energy that can be expended worrying about the actions of your competitors, the unpredictable fluctuations of the market, or the often unsolicited opinions of those around you. The Stoics would counsel that much of this precious energy is, in essence, wasted. Real and lasting peace along with genuine effectiveness, stems from directing your attention inward to cultivate sound beliefs, make wise judgments, nurture healthy desires, and develop an unyielding, resilient attitude. Every moment you dedicate to fixating on external factors that you cannot alter is a moment diverted from investing in what truly matters: the excellence of your work, the quality of the service you provide, the strength and cohesion of your team, and your own continuous personal development. This unwavering focus is the very essence of productivity and the shield that protects you from unnecessary stress and disappointment. When confronted with a challenge, pose this crucial question to yourself: what aspects of this situation lie within my power to influence? The quality of your product or service, the way you engage with and support your customers, the diligence and dedication you bring to your daily tasks, and, most importantly, how you choose to respond to setbacks. These are the domains where your influence reigns supreme. Concentrating your efforts here empowers you to take meaningful action and experience a profound sense of mastery. The market will inevitably shift, deals may falter, and unforeseen crises will undoubtedly emerge. These are inherent realities of the entrepreneurial landscape. However, your reaction to these events, your mindset, your unwavering determination to discover solutions, your capacity to learn and adapt, this is where your true and ultimate strength resides. Your response is the one constant you can always command. Stop. Imagine an entrepreneur facing the daunting prospect of business failure. Instead of succumbing to the paralyzing grip of despair and assigning blame to external forces, this individual took a courageous inventory of what remained within their sphere of influence. Their thoughts about the predicament, the concrete actions they could still undertake to mitigate the damage, and the manner in which they communicated with all those affected. This unwavering focus on the controllable became their lifeline, guiding them through the darkest and most challenging of times. The natural inclination for many entrepreneurs is to become consumed by worries about broad market trends, the competitive landscape, and securing adequate funding, all of which lie largely outside their direct control. The dichotomy of control offers a transformative reframing, compelling you to shift your focus to those internal factors that you possess the power to shape and influence. The energy you might otherwise expend lamenting circumstances beyond your reach is, in essence, energy diverted from actively improving those areas where you can make a tangible difference. By deeply internalizing the principles of the dichotomy of control, you can cultivate an enduring sense of agency and empowerment, even amidst the most unpredictable and volatile market conditions. This fundamental shift in perspective allows you to transition from feeling like a mere victim of circumstance to becoming a proactive agent in shaping the trajectory of your business. The path of the entrepreneur is rarely a straight and easy one. Setbacks, rejections, and even outright failures are not anomalies to be feared, but rather integral and often unavoidable components of the journey. The Stoics, with their profound understanding of human nature and the vagaries of fortune, recognize this fundamental truth. They did not recoil from adversity. Instead, they embraced it as the very crucible in which true character and lasting strength are forged. While it may sound counterintuitive, the Stoics believe that external circumstances, such as poverty, illness, and even death, are not inherently evil. True good and evil, they argued, reside within the realm of your choices and judgments, not in the external events themselves. Therefore, failure viewed through a Stoic lens is not intrinsically bad. Rather, it is your perception of and response to failure that ultimately determines its impact upon you. When a business endeavor does not unfold as you had envisioned, your initial reaction might be one of disappointment or even profound frustration. However, the Stoic approach encourages you to take a step back, to analyze the situation with objectivity, and to diligently extract the invaluable lessons that are invariably embedded within the experience. This crucial ability to learn and adapt in the face of setbacks is the very cornerstone of entrepreneurial resilience. Think of resilience as a muscle that grows stronger with each challenge it overcomes. Every time you encounter a setback and consciously choose to learn from it and persevere, you are actively strengthening that vital muscle. Stoicism provides you with the essential training regimen for building this indispensable mental toughness, enabling you to not only rebound from difficulties, but to emerge from them even stronger and wiser than before. Embrace the powerful Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, or negative visualization. This technique involves mentally rehearsing potential negative outcomes. The purpose is not to cultivate pessimism, but rather to prepare yourself both emotionally and practically for a range of possible scenarios. By thoughtfully considering what could potentially go wrong, you significantly reduce the element of surprise and the accompanying anxiety when things do not unfold according to your plans, thereby allowing you to respond with greater clarity and effectiveness. The fear of failure can often be a paralyzing force for aspiring and current entrepreneurs alike. Stoicism offers a compelling counter-narrative, reframing failure not as a definitive judgment of your worth or capabilities, but rather as essential feedback, providing invaluable data for future improvement. Failure, in the Stoic view, is simply information, data points that guide you toward a more effective and ultimately successful path. The proactive Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum can be an exceptionally powerful tool for entrepreneurs, enabling them to thoughtfully plan for potential challenges before they even arise. This proactive preparation significantly reduces the emotional impact of setbacks when they inevitably occur, fostering a mindset that is both more prepared and inherently more resilient. By mentally preparing for the inevitable storms of the entrepreneurial journey, you are far less likely to be overwhelmed and swept away when those storms arrive. The Stoics believed that a life of virtue is the very essence of true fulfillment. The four cardinal virtues, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, serve as the fundamental guiding principles for your actions and decisions. not only in the realm of business, but in every facet of your existence. They are the very pillars upon which a strong, ethical, and ultimately purposeful enterprise is built. In the dynamic and often unpredictable arena of entrepreneurship, wisdom is your invaluable ability to perceive situations with clarity, to accurately distinguish genuine opportunities from mere illusions, and to make sound decisions grounded in reason and a deep understanding of market realities. It is the insight that guides your strategic thinking, allowing you to discern when to adapt your course, when to persevere with unwavering determination, and even when to make the difficult decision to gracefully step away. Wisdom enables you to see the long-term implications of your choices, preventing you from being swayed by fleeting emotions or transient trends. For you, as an entrepreneur, wisdom translates directly into making well-informed decisions that are rooted in logic and a thorough understanding of the market landscape, rather than being impulsively driven by emotions or the allure of short-lived fads. It is about cultivating the ability to see the bigger picture, to understand the interconnectedness of your actions and their long-term consequences, allowing you to navigate the complexities of the business world with foresight and prudence. Justice, in the Stoic sense, extends far beyond mere legal compliance. It embodies fairness, righteousness, a commitment to the common good, and treating every individual with respect. In the context of your entrepreneurial journey, justice means building a company culture that is founded on the principles of unwavering integrity, ensuring the fair and equitable treatment of your employees and your customers, and actively striving to contribute positively to the broader world around you. It is the fundamental understanding that your success as an entrepreneur is inextricably linked to the well-being of all those you interact with, and the impact your business has on society as a whole. For entrepreneurs, justice manifests as ethical leadership, ensuring fair and equitable treatment for all employees and customers, and maintaining a steadfast commitment to creating genuine value for all stakeholders. Your reputation, which is the very bedrock of your business, is ultimately built upon this foundational principle of justice. Courage, in the Stoic tradition, is not simply the absence of fear, but rather the strength of mind to act decisively and purposefully despite its presence. The entrepreneurial path is inherently a journey into the unknown, fraught with uncertainties and the constant necessity to venture beyond the comfortable confines of your established routines. Courage in this context is the inner fortitude that empowers you to weather the inevitable storms, to make difficult and often unpopular decisions, and to maintain forward momentum even when the odds appear overwhelmingly stacked against you. It is the unwavering belief in your vision and your purpose that ultimately fuels this essential courage. Entrepreneurship, by its very nature, involves taking calculated risks and the high probability of encountering significant challenges along the way. Stoic courage provides you with the indispensable mental fortitude to navigate these inherent uncertainties and to remain steadfastly true to your overarching vision. Finally, temperance, also known as self-control or moderation, is the virtue that guides you towards balance, self-discipline, and the avoidance of extremes in both your desires and your emotions. In the often exhilarating world of building and growing a business, it is easy to become swept away by unchecked ambition, the pursuit of excessive material gain, or the fleeting thrill of immediate success. Temperance is the essential virtue that keeps you firmly grounded. It is the ability to manage your impulses with wisdom, to make thoughtful and reasoned decisions rather than reacting impulsively, and to maintain a healthy and sustainable balance between your demanding professional life and your crucial personal well-being. It is about prioritizing long-term sustainability and genuine fulfillment over the fleeting allure of short-term gratification. In the entrepreneurial realm, temperance empowers you to avoid making impulsive decisions that could jeopardize your long-term goals, to manage your resources with prudence and effectiveness, and to maintain a balanced perspective that acknowledges both your ambitions and your realistic limitations. It is about cultivating disciplined focus and consciously avoiding the potential pitfalls of excess in any form. Consider the entrepreneur who, when faced with an unexpected downturn in the market, resisted the urge to panic and instead focused their energy on enhancing the quality of their core product and improving the overall experience for their valued customers. By concentrating on these controllable elements, they not only weathered the economic storm, but emerged from it with a stronger foundation. Reflect on the story of the startup founder whose initial product launch failed to gain traction in the market. Instead of succumbing to discouragement, they diligently analyzed the feedback they received, identified the key shortcomings of their product, and bravely used those crucial insights to completely reimagine and revamp their offering, ultimately leading to significant and lasting success. Think about the leader who, despite facing immense pressure to compromise their deeply held ethical principles and cut corners in their business practices, remained steadfast in their unwavering commitment to integrity. This resolute adherence to justice, even in the face of considerable adversity, not only earned them the profound respect and enduring loyalty of their employees, customers, and partners, but also demonstrated that a commitment to virtue is not merely a moral imperative, but also a remarkably powerful and sustainable business strategy. While the core tenets of Stoicism possess a timeless relevance, their practical application in the constantly evolving world of entrepreneurship often requires thoughtful adaptation and a nuanced understanding of specific contexts. Hearing the stories of other entrepreneurs who have successfully integrated these principles into their own journeys can provide you with relatable and actionable guidance, making these seemingly abstract philosophical concepts more tangible and easier to implement in your own ventures. These real-world examples serve as compelling evidence that Stoicism is not just an academic theory confined to ancient texts, but a living and breathing tool that you can effectively utilize to navigate the multifaceted challenges of the entrepreneurial landscape. By showcasing a diverse array of scenarios and industries in which Stoic principles have proven to be effective, we can clearly see the universality and remarkable adaptability of this profound philosophy for all types of entrepreneurial endeavors. Whether you are building a technology startup, running a retail business, or providing professional services, the fundamental principles of Stoicism offer an enduring and reliable guiding light. Ultimately, the true measure of entrepreneurial success extends far beyond mere financial metrics and material achievements. It is also defined by the entrepreneur's inner peace, their capacity for resilience in the face of inevitable setbacks, and their unwavering commitment to ethical conduct. Stoicism provides you with a comprehensive framework for achieving this holistic and truly meaningful success. Look closely at the leaders you genuinely admire, those individuals who have not only attained lasting success in their respective fields, but have also managed to maintain their integrity and a sense of inner equilibrium throughout their demanding journeys. You will likely observe that many of them, whether consciously or intuitively, operate with a Stoic mindset, consistently focusing their energies on what they can directly control, diligently learning from their inevitable setbacks, and acting with wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance in all their endeavors. In the high-pressure and often unpredictable world of entrepreneurship, where uncertainty is a constant companion and the stakes are perpetually high, Stoicism offers you a robust and exceptionally practical operating system for navigating the inherent challenges. It is a mental discipline that empowers you to effectively manage stress, make sound and reasoned decisions under pressure, and maintain your inner equilibrium amidst the inevitable chaos. By consistently and diligently practicing the core principles of Stoicism, you can cultivate an unbreakable mindset, a mental fortress that enables you to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of the business world with remarkable equanimity, ultimately leading to achievements that are not only sustainable, but also deeply meaningful and fulfilling. This is not a fleeting trend or a quick fix, but rather a lifelong practice, a continuous journey of self-improvement that will yield profound and lasting rewards in both your entrepreneurial pursuits and your personal life.